Okay. I wanted to share something I thought was pretty cool. I was going through some of my tarot notes, and I have something on hands in the tarot. And I think I found this like during a palmistry course or a palmistry seminar or something. And it seems like I'm missing a page. But anyway, I want to go over some of the ones that I have because I thought it was extremely interesting. Um, and let me make these a little bigger so we can see them as we talk about them. All right, hands in the tarot. I want to talk about, so look at the majors first, I think, because it's more prominent. Okay, let's get, those are the ones I want to start with. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. We'll start with the magician. Okay. Well, um, he's got, let me get him a little bit bigger so we see him. I'm just gonna leave them all up here, but he's got a hand in his hand. Actually, I want to get him bigger. There we go. All right, so he's pointing downwards with his left index finger, correct? Correct. If I'm wrong, just tell me. And the gesture at the left hand, as above, so below. He's got his one hand, his right hand up, left hand down. Um, the right hand is supposed to represent like the world and divine, and he has his hands on that wand right there, and we can see his thumb. Um, so let's see, what do we have? Thumb. Thumb is the will to take action. I thought that was good. So we're seeing the thumb, will to take action in the world. The right hand, if it's the masculine side, right, would be the outward side. So that would be the thumb. So I thought that was pretty cool, interesting. Um, you could see his ring or his middle finger right there. It's pretty prominent. You can see that whole finger. Um, and that's supposed to be your Saturn finger. That's more prominent. So there's more energy taking hold because you can actually see it. Okay. Um, and then there he is pointing down here with the thumb close. You can see that the thumb is close, set apart from the rest of the fingers, curled, and then it's not straight. Let's see, was it not straight? Yeah, his fingers, the index finger just slightly bent. It's not like totally straight, right? It's got a look, kind of slightly relaxed look to it, which is interesting. And this is his Jupiter finger. So Jupiter finger, what do I got here? I'm not going to be so much out in the world, but more in my own personal mastery of energy. An individual doesn't want to or need followers. Um, Part of their own wisdom. They're following their own wisdom and power. So that was interesting, I thought, tying to the fingers. So he's pointing down. His Jupiter finger is like manifesting his will. It's internal, it's the left side, it's more feminine. So yeah, that's his whole manifestation thing, using the above, bringing it to the below. I thought it was kind of cool. All right, his fingers. Now we have the devil. These are interesting. Um, on his right hand, we have, let me see, where's the devil? His hand, um, got quite a few things here, going bigger. So he's got a separation here between these two fingers. So, and then he's got, strong lines here, and then like let's get even closer. He's got a lot of decisive action, with the strength here. Look how the thumb, um, a lot of decisive action is this angle here, this L angle here. So look at your own fingers, can your hands do that? Can you make that angle, that extreme angle? So there's some pretty decisive action. Um, let's see. Power comes from knowing, leadership, taking enormous action. Okay. Understanding that nothing, what do I have? Uh, Understanding the rules of engagement. Okay. Holding the hand in this false position, you are, let's see, yourself is separated from the leadership and rules. Separating the thumb is like separating the individual and communication from their internal values and structure. The other hand, okay, so we have this. This is like his separating from the rest. And then we have the separation of these two. So this is the sun finger, the ring finger. And then we have the Saturn finger as the middle finger. So we're kind of separating authority from like the, the identity, maybe, that's your identity. Okay. He's got two things, three things going on there. The separation there, the L here, and then the strong lines in the hand. And look at the cross there too. That's pretty interesting. And then in the other hand, he has this club. A lot of fingers are hidden here. All right. So it's like, hidden the inner self on his, and this is his left side. He doesn't want you to see that. So imbalances in power are kept hidden. And then his Jupiter finger here is hidden. It's around that staff there. So he's hiding maybe his interior motives, his intent, where their magician was, pointing that out straight down. Interesting contrast. Okay. I thought these were pretty cool. All right, let's get other. Where is he? There he is. Mr. Hierophant. He's got some hand positions here too. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Let me get him a little closer. Okay, Hierophant. What do we got here? This hand with this kind of with these two fingers together, his right hand. Um, let's see, thumb is in line with the index finger, right? Yep, thumb is in line with the index finger. So rules and leadership plus action. Okay, so you got our Jupiter finger is like, your yourself taking action, and then you got your Saturn finger there. So he's like authority. Saturn is like the authority, the higher, higher power with your Jupiter. So he is with that. And then his thumb is close, reining it all together. It's all together, those three. And then he has the other ones hidden, which would be like your marriage, and I forget the other one, but your Mercury figure too. So the communications are different, or they're not as out there. All right, what's this other one? The right hand is the world and the public, and the left hand is the personal life. So there's that one. See, and the world, you follow the rules, with the ego being subservient. And then his other hand, personal, let's see. Personal commitment is still rules and boundaries. The middle finger is prominent, with the tip of the one of the tip of one of the fingers. Oh, with the tip divine part of the fingers. Right. So we can see his ring finger is like more open like that, and you can actually see it, coming down. And that's the kind of the part that's subdued in the secular way. You're not supposed to, you're supposed to be married to God, not to others. So that's kind of prominent. Um, what else do we see here with that? And then just with the thumb now on this side, not exposed. So his desires, his own inner passions. Serving the Lord. Okay. Hierophant. Okay, we got Devil, Hierophant. Let's go. We did the Magician. Oh, let's look at the Queen. Is it Queen? It's interesting too. Wish I can find. I think I have some other notes. Let's see if there's more about this now. This is fascinating. Okay. Queen, um, on her right hand, her masculine side, she's got the sword. Isn't that interesting? And then on her left side, she's got the open hand. So right hand on the sword, we can't see anything. Her fingers are tight. Um, the thumb you can't see. Fingers crossed. Let's see, four power fingers are over. Let's see, what do we got here? Um, The queen in authority makes the rules. Let's see, right hand. Yeah, the right hand is her world or sovereignty. All right. He didn't go into much about that. Now, the left hand is an air hand. You can see the headline on her fingers if you're into palmistry. You can see it. There's, I guess, there it is. I guess you can look at your own. This is not showing it real good. Uh, right there. You can still see it. All right. You can see the headline too. The left hand, the Saturn finger is prominent. So personal ethics rules over her over her inner stuff. So her rules are integrous. All right, because they're together and they're open hand. You can see all that. They're not none of them are prominent. The middle finger, the Jupiter finger, you can see your thumb. It's not out like an L like the devil's was, right? It's still prominent here, but it's not at that hyperextended angle away from all of that. I thought that was cool to understand. All right. The Queen of Swords. Did I get all of those? Let's see now. There's the aces. Move these out of the way. Oh, there was one more over here. That's why I think there's another thing in notes. I didn't have this one in my notes. I know it's somewhere. But we have his hands too. His hand, his right hand. So that's his outward hand, and he's holding this together. I wish I can see it better. Um, so yeah, it's definitely, I had my other. I can't see this real good. I want to look at it. If you guys have your deck, you can try to grab that and look at the position of the hands, the fingers that are held together, but it's closed, and it's his right hand, and it's like that outward expression is now come to the end. That's another thing. Of course, it'll probably be the last one. There. Okay. Yeah, okay. So in the card itself, yeah, you can see that there's like the thumb and the little finger are more together, like it looks like, and then the ring fingers kind of folded down, and then his two fingers, like the Hierophant had, the middle and the index finger are more protruding. So he also has kind of like a deflated, similar ones that the Hierophant had, but they're not as, poignant, pronounced. Those two fingers, the middle and the index finger. But anyway, they're together, and the rest of the hand is kind of closed, but you can see inside the palm. So anyway, if you study palmistry and other things, there's some things to, I'm sure, delve in deeper, but I just wanted to open that up a little bit. If somebody's got their mic on, you might want to unmute first or mute it a second. Whoever's got the lawnmower in the background.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you can hear them, sometimes you can't. All right. Let's look at these. Okay, so the ace of well, I've got the ace of wands. Okay, so the ace of wands, we have the fire side of the hand. I guess we call this the fire side of the hand, facing up. Okay, thumb up, extraversion. So this is remember Dusty said the big thumbs up, from the universe, extroverted. So the fire side of the hand. Okay, I didn't know that. Forgot that. Very cool. And let's see, the ace of, oh, okay, let's jump to this one while it's there. Okay, so this one, look at, so we've seen the back of the hand of this. It's like, sometimes you don't even notice until you see it in, context with the other one. So now we see the back of the right hand. Um, Back of the hand, something you know well, um, it's the air side of the hand. Okay, so I guess that the one side is fire, and then this is air. I'm not sure what other. We'll find out. So the air side, of course. Cool. The back of the hand. Something you know well, right? You see the back of your hand all the time. You don't see the palms as much because it's maybe doing things, but you see the back of the hand. Okay, and let's get the other two. It's on here. Yeah, it's sticky. All right. Ace of coins. So we're seeing, the right hand, that kind of from the underneath, we got the thumb, index finger and thumb are prominent in here. So the earth side of the hand um, where we can, it's something that we can get our hands on. All right. So I'm just calling this the earth side. So you want to see the fire side. All right. So the inside, yeah, this here, I guess, is fire and this is earth. And then we had the air and then we will probably have the water side. All right. So we have Ace of Cups, water, lunar, mercurial side of the hand, lunar or mercurial. The total inside, and I guess all the way around the edges. You can see the little finger, the tips, and then the thumb. Interesting. So are they all the right hands? Right hand, right hand. Did we say they were all right hand?
Yeah.
Get over that right hand. Yep. So everybody's all right-handed, of course. Most of the world, right? So interesting. All right. Anything else about the sword things? Open, open holding. This is open holding. This is closed, holding tighter, right? Closed, holding tighter. Okay. All right. Just a little heads up on the hands. I thought it was kind of interesting. All right. I'm going to stop this and then we'll do some reading today. So I'm going to stop this recording, but stay here. If something happens, just come back.
That was really interesting, Carrie.
Stop